Yo, what's going on, everybody? Doug Pederson is out as the Eagles head coach. He got fired around yesterday at 2 p.m. Um, Kind of just came out of the blue. Obviously, there was a report like week 16, week 17 that came out saying his job was safe, and he was going to return next year. And then the whole Jalen Hurts and Nate Sudfeld benching happened, and then maybe it wasn't so safe. They met, they being Lori and Doug, met the first time. Apparently, they didn't meet eye to eye, so they were going to meet the second time yesterday, and I guess they still couldn't come up with the same vision for the future of the team, so Doug wanted out. And the reason I say Doug wanted out is because Ian Rappaport was reporting that it basically came down to Doug Pederson got sick and tired of people telling him what to do, which does make sense because there was a report back mid-season that Doug doesn't have as much control as we think over his personnel for game days, like who dresses, who doesn't dress, who plays, who doesn't play. That might have been why Alshon's playing over the young guys, because Howie Roseman and the front office are paying these guys to play, so you're not going to pay for them to sit on the bench, yet they're paying Wentz, and Hurts came in. And speaking of Wentz, you would think this is a positive sign that he would come back, considering how, I guess the main reason he wanted out was because of Doug, but now that Doug's gone, it's basically they're essentially picking Wentz over Doug, which makes sense. Obviously, it is a lot cheaper to find a head coach than it is to get rid of that contract that Carson Wentz has. With that being said, I still think they'll have a quarterback camp. I would expect Wentz to win it, but I still think they'll have a camp regardless of who the head coach is. And one interesting candidate that they were talking about interviewing, or reports came out that they were talking to, was Lincoln Riley, which is interesting because he was Jalen Hurts' coach at Oklahoma. So they obviously have a connection. So I wonder if they hired him, how Wentz would feel about that. Would he still want out? Because Riley obviously knows Hurts more than he knows Wentz. So other candidates they're looking at, the 49ers D coordinator Robert Saleh, Buccaneers D coordinator Todd Bowles, and Titans offensive coordinator Arthur Smith. If I had to rank these, I would go Arthur Smith, Robert Saleh, and Todd Bowles last out of those three. Just Arthur Smith won because if you look at Ryan Tannehill, he back in Miami, garbage, under Adam Gase, garbage, terrible, goes to Tennessee, and he's putting up good numbers. Obviously, having Derrick Henry helps, but he's putting up numbers, he's putting up stats. So Arthur Smith was able to turn him around. There's no doubt he'll be able to turn Wentz around. Robert Saleh second, just because, defensive-minded coach. Secondary, maybe he'll take over. He'll call plays for the defense too. I doubt it, but if he comes, they'll most likely bring their offensive coordinator or one of their offensive coaches, who will very much help. This will benefit Jalen Reagor astronomically, just because. Look at what the Niners did with Brandon Ayuk and Deebo Samuel. Not only passing wise, but they're getting involved, jet sweeps, behind wide receiver runs, all that. So much motion going on. Reagor would thrive in that situation. And Todd Bowles last just because he has stuff to offer, but he doesn't have, Arthur Smith can turn around Wentz. Robert Saleh can, improve Jalen Reagor. Todd Bowles, he's not bad, but just doesn't really bring as much to the table, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think down below. Who do you want the Eagles to hire? Should it be Robert Saleh, Todd Bowles? Should it be Deuce Staley? There's a lot of talk about Deuce Staley getting promoted through social media. I think Malcolm Jenkins said something, and Chris Long, I believe, did too. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below, and I will see you next time. Peace.